Welcome back. Orla Mining closed a big acquisition this week. It purchased the Musselwhite mine in northern Ontario. It's a gold mine. The company says the mine will double the company's gold production as well as give it growth potential through the optimization and production and extending the mine's life. Joining us to talk about it further is Jason Simpson. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Orla Mining. Jason, thanks a lot for making time for us on what I'm sure has been a busy week. This is a big acquisition. I'm seeing a price tag of $810 million. Talk to us more about Musselwhite and what it means to your company.
Yeah, thank you, Paul, for having me on the close. Really, Musselwhite propels Orla to a premier intermediate gold mining company. And let me tell you why. As you described in your introduction, it more than doubles our production to over 300,000 ounces. The combined free cash flow between our asset in Mexico and the one in Canada, it will enable us to grow in Nevada up to 500,000 ounces funded off our own balance sheet. And finally, as everybody can recognize, it diversifies us into a multi-jurisdictional producer. We achieved all of that with zero upfront dilution, which means that this deal was accretive on all financial and operating metrics.
Do you operate in Northern Ontario already? Do you have operations near Musselwhite currently?
No, this is actually a return for many of us on the Orla management team and board. Musselwhite was owned by Goldcorp. Our chairman, Chuck Jeunesse, was the former CEO of Goldcorp, and many other Goldcorp employees are now with Orla. I began my career in Northern Ontario, and our COO, Andrew Cormier, built a Young-Davidson mine in Northern Ontario. So for many of us, it is a return to where our careers started in Northern Ontario, but it is our first acquisition in Canada, and we're happy to return home.
What is the projected mine life of Musselwhite, and what are the prospects of extending that mine life?
Well, that's the exciting part that we saw in our close to a year of due diligence that we did on the property. As it stands now, our technical report indicates a 6-year mine life, but this mine has been operating for 28 years, consistently adding another 2 years to mine life. So we see a potential to grow the mine life at this asset significantly simply by more exploration, something that the exploration team that I met with this past weekend is extremely excited about. Our first piece of work at Musselwhite will be to double that mine life to over 10 years. Then we can have conversations about increasing the production throughput by filling the mill through an improvement to the material handling system. So tremendous opportunity for us to extend Musselwhite and potentially grow it.
What are the costs of producing gold at Musselwhite? I guess the all-in sustaining cost is the key metric.
Yeah, for sure. So we have to recognize that this is an underground Canadian mine, so it's going to have a different cost profile than our open pit Mexican mine, certainly. But the combination of about $1,300 all-in sustaining cost in Canada with our $800 all-in sustaining cost in Mexico puts us over the 300,000 ounce a year range at first quartile costs. So we're very comfortable with the aggregate production profile and cost profile of our company now.
A couple of big names, I gather, were dropped in your announcement of the on the closing. Prem Watsa and Pierre Lassonde. Prem Watsa, one of the most renowned investors in Canada, and Pierre Lassonde, quite likely the most renowned investor in Canadian mining. What was their involvement?
Yeah, so two important names for us throughout. Let's remind all of your viewers that Pierre Lassonde was one of the founding shareholders of this business, and his vision was to create a new gold company in time for the next gold bull market that we're seeing right now. And as I think evidenced in our 500% return over its life, Orla has done exactly that. And I'd offer, his vision is playing out today where you have gold equities that are at 40-year lows with a gold price at all-time highs. So there's a huge potential opportunity for more investors to return to the gold equity space. So we're grateful for Pierre's continued support throughout the life of Orla Mining. Prem Watsa is our newest shareholder and largest shareholder now, and we're certainly appreciative of his involvement in our name, and we've more than doubled his money since he's entered the story. those two gentlemen approached me a number of years ago and talked to us about growing the company. And we needed to find the right asset. And we took a long time, over 2 years, and looked through a number of different opportunities and believed that Musselwhite is the absolute transformative asset that will position Orla as a North American-focused, multi-jurisdictional producer with growth built in Nevada. That'll take us over 500,000 ounces without any equity dilution.
Okay, what comes next? How soon will investors see Musselwhite operational and financial results in quarterly results from Orla?
Yeah, so the first thing we need to do is update our guidance. We gave guidance for our producing asset in Mexico, and now we need to update that guidance now that we've closed the Musselwhite deal as of last Friday. And so our commitment is to provide updated guidance on production cost, inclusive of Musselwhite, in the second quarter. And as well, we'll give some visibility on that exploration that I talked about, being able to extend mine life from underground. But also, quite excitingly, we will be resuming a program that hasn't occurred since 2018, surface drilling north of the lake, where we expect to extend that deposit that's been contributing close to 6 million ounces over its 28-year life. We look to add multiple kilometers of extension through that surface drilling. The drills are mobilizing as we speak. And Paul, if you allow me, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to our new Musselwhite employees. We are very excited to have you on the team. We thank you for welcoming us to your team, and we're going to do exciting things in Northern Ontario. So a special recognition to our Musselwhite employees.
Jason, thanks a lot for joining us, and best wishes for the future as you take on a big expansion. CEO of Orla Mining.